Hello viewers, the full bench of the D.C. Circuit unanimously declined to rehear former President Donald Trump's bid to block the launch of his tax returns to the House Ways and Means Committee. A three-judge panel of the court docket before rejected Trump's request in August, rejecting the argument that upholding the subpoena would impose burdens on all former presidents. But before we proceed, please, if you are new to my channel, please kindly take a minute of your time, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for latest updates from us. While it is feasible that Congress can also strive to threaten the sitting president with an invasive request after leaving office, each president takes workplace understanding that he will be difficulty to the equal legal guidelines as all different residents upon leaving office. Senior U.S. Circuit Judge David B. Sentel, a Ronald Reagan appointee, wrote on August 9. This is a function of our democratic republic, no longer a bug. Despite the 3-0 ruling in opposition to him, Trump determined to or seeking an addition evaluate earlier than the full 11-member bench. Each choose on it, which includes 3 appointed with the aid of Trump, joined the single-page order denying him a hearing. Upon consideration of appellant's petition for rehearing en banc and the absence of a request with the aid of any member of the court docket for a vote, it is ordered that the petition be denied. The order examined in its entirety. Among the names on the per curiam order have been Trump-appointed U.S. Circuit Judges Gregory G. Katsas, Neo Mirau, and Justin R. Walker. In a statement, House Ways and Means Committee Chairman Richard E. Neal, D. Massachusetts, stated that the time for lengthen has passed. The regulation has continually been on our side, Neal said. Former President Trump has tried to lengthen the inevitable, however, as soon as again, the court has affirmed the power of our position. We've waited lengthy ample. We ought to commence our oversight of the IRS's obligatory presidential audit application as quickly as possible. Since 2019, Neal sought the archives when he encountered a roadblock from Trump's Internal Revenue Service, which lodged an objection. After the in the past ruling, Neal stated that he would are trying to find the tax facts immediately. By comparison, the vow to are trying to find the returns as quickly as possible ought to be seen as a downgrade. It stays doubtful whether or not Trump will are looking for Supreme Court review, which ought to gum up the committee's proof hunt some 3 years after it began. Trump's lawyer William Consovoy did now not at once reply to LAW and Crimes electronic mail soliciting for comment. In the past, Trump has characterized the committee's request as burdensome, however that argument fell flat in August. The Trump parties insist that the request imposes too amazing a burden due to the fact it threatens to expose personal economic statistics of the Trump parties and will deny the Trump parties their due method rights with the aid of interfering with an ongoing audit, Sentel wrote at the time. These genuinely are burdens on the Trump parties. As mentioned above, ought to the committee discover it necessary, it is feasible that the statistics became over to the chairman would possibly be made public. This is without a doubt inconvenient, however now not to the extent that it represents an unconstitutional burden violating the separation of powers. Congressional investigations every now and then expose the non-public data of the entities, organizations, and folks that they investigate. This does no longer make them overly burdensome. It is the nature of the investigative and legislative processes. Please kindly drop your comments about this video below and thanks for watching.